So it is official. The Love and Hip Hop franchise is officially coming to an end. VH1 announced today Love and Hip Hop, the final chapter. A 6-part limited series will premiere this fall. And it's like, damn, this really was my show. It really was a time to be alive. And Love and Hip Hop Miami was cute, but really the seasons was New York, Atlanta, and Hollywood. They really ate up every time. Like New York is the OG for real. Like you remember Chrissy and Kimbella, that whole fight. Chrissy and Jim Jones, will Chrissy ever get married? Mama Jones, Mama Judy, and her getting into it with Yandy. Yandy versus all the Mendices baby mamas. Then you got the Creep Squad. You got Amina, Tara, and Peter. That whole love triangle was crazy. Like I'll never forget Amina slamming that table saying, and I'm his wife. And there's nothing fake about that. And Tara said, ugh. Erica Mena, Sin, Rich Dollars. Then you got Joe Budden and Tahiri and all they mess. Mariah Lynn, Dream Doll, Remy Ma, Ra Ali. Like the list goes on and on. Then you get Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which changed the game. Jocelyn, Stevie J, Mimi, Erica Dixon, Scrappy, Kirk and Rashida. They mama who ran over his scooter. K. Michelle. She said, my name Rashida. I rap like Shawty Low. This girl is shaking the table. K. Michelle was hilarious. Carly Red and all of her mess. Young Jock and all of his baby mamas. Mama D in the Palace. BICTH. We got Jessica Dime. We got Tammy. We got KK, Scrap De Leon, Tommy Lee, Benzino, Althea, Tokyo, Akbar, Bambi, Spice, Sierra, Shekinah, Arian. Like this show was goated. Then we moved to Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. You got Masika. You got Hazel E. You got Young Berg. And Masika versus Hazel was always one of the funniest beefs. She used to call her Nostradamus. Moniece, Lil Fizz, Omarion, April, Lyrica, A1. They mamas was hilarious on here. Lyrica G and Pam was hilarious. Brooke Valentine, Tierra Marie, Zell, Marcus, Ray J and Princess were all their shenanigans. Ray J pushing her into the pool. I will never forget that. Alexis Sky. Hollywood really was a good show. And then we have Miami. And Miami was cool. It was Amara Negra, Trina, Suki was on the first season, Bobby, Trick Daddy, Joy, Shay, Bucky, Johnson, Pleasure P was on here. Flo and Gael sleeping with everybody, man. I'll never forget that. And a few others. But if I have to rank them, I'm definitely going Atlanta number 1 because I feel like New York was the foundation, but Atlanta really took Love and Hip Hop to the next level. So I'm going Atlanta, then I'm going New York, then I'm going Hollywood, then I'm going Miami. And you know who was on every season of Love and Hip Hop? Safari. He was on New York, Atlanta, Hollywood, and Miami. He was the Love and Hip Hop pimp. But apparently the 6-part limited series is supposed to include people from all of the seasons talking about their favorite moments and the best memes and just secrets that we don't know about the show and all that. So it's going to be like an ender for it. But I'm going to say this like I said about Basketball Wives. The show technically didn't have to end, but y'all don't want to move forward and y'all want to keep the same people on here for 10 plus years. Because if y'all really want to talk about it, the Impact Atlanta could have been Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like Ari, Jada, Des Dior, Light Skin Keisha, all that could have been Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And it's just so many new people in the limelight that could have been on the show. Clarissa Shields and Papoose could have been on New York. That whole storyline of Nikki Baby and LeAngelo Ball with Kayla Nicole and the whole baby situation with an A for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. And the list goes on and on, but y'all don't listen. So it's boo, tomato, tomato, and y'all gotta hang it up flat screen, please. Pull the lever, crunk. But let's talk about it. What's your favorite series? Let's talk in the comments.